Good morning, students. Like a river, flow without bounds to spread happiness. Last class, we learnt about the basis for classification. What is symmetry? Symmetry refers to the arrangement of body parts. What is xylem? The space between the body wall and the digestive tract is called xylem. What is diploplastic animals? Organisms with two germ layers, the ectoderm and the endoderm, are called diploplastic animals. Organisms with three germ layers are called triploplastic animals. Today we are going to learn about the classification of animal kingdom. Classification of animal kingdom. Animalia. Animalia are multicellular organisms. Animals which are multicellular organisms. Second one, level of organization. Level of organization. Cellular level of organization, organ level of organization, organ system level of organization. Cell, tissue. Tissue, organ system. Cellular level of organization, tissue grade of organization, organ grade of organization or organ system grade of organization. The next one, symmetry. Symmetry, radial symmetry and bilateral symmetry. Symmetry, radial symmetry and bilateral symmetry. Then xylem. Then what? Xylem or body cavity. Xylem or body cavity. What are the three types of xylems? Pseudoxylem, then euxylem or xylomate. Yes. What are the another type? Acoelomate. Acoelomate. Xylem or body cavity. What are the three types of xylem? Axylomate, xylosylomate, euxylomate or xylomate. The next one, phylum. Next one, phylum. Phylum Porifera. Porifera. It consists of multicellular organisms. Porifera, you can see like this. Example, Cycon. Later on we will study elaborately about phylum Porifera. Then phylum Coelenterata. Very good example for Coelenterata, phylum Coelenterata, Hydra. Yes. Next one, Platyhelminthes. Aschelminthes. Annelida. Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata, Hemichordata, and chordata. Acoelomate consists of platyhelminthes. Pseudocoelomate consists of aschelminthes. Then coelomate consists of Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata, Hemichordata. Then chordata. Animals which possess notochord or backbone are called chordata. What is chordata? Animals which possess notochord or backbone are called chordata. What is notochord? The notochord is rod-like structure. Notochord is a what? Rod-like structure. Notochord is a rod-like structure formed on the mid-dorsal side of the body. Mid-dorsal side. What is mid-dorsal side? Nadu mudugu thandu. Mid-dorsal side of the body during embryonic development. Animal kingdom is further divided into two groups based on the presence of or absence of notochord. So, animal kingdom divided into invertebrata or chordata. Yes, invertebrata is otherwise called non-chordates. Yes, animals which do not possess notochord are called invertebrata or non-chordates. Animals which possess notochord are called chordates. Animals which possess notochord or backbone are called chordates. This chordata consists of prochordata and vertebrata. Vertebrata means with backbone. Invertebrata means without backbone. Yes, then we will pass on to binomial nomenclature. Binomial nomenclature, Carolus introduced the method of naming animals. Binomial nomenclature means, listen children, Carolus Linnaeus. Who is Carolus Linnaeus? He is called the father of taxonomy. So, Carolus Linnaeus introduced the method of naming the animals with two names. By means what? Two. Two names known as binomial nomenclature. Carolus Linnaeus introduced the method of naming the animals with two names are known as binomial nomenclature. Carolus Linnaeus. He is called the which one? Father of taxonomy. Yes, sir. The first name is called genus name. The first letter of the genus is denoted in capital. What is genus? If you take amoeba, Amoeba proteus. is the binomial name. Amoeba Proteus is the binomial name for amoeba. This amoeba is the genus name. Proteus is the which name? Species name. Amoeba, first name is called genus. The first letter of genus is denoted in capital letter. The second one is species name. It is denoted in the first letter of the species name is denoted in small letter. Here capital letter, here what? Small letter. Some of the common binomial names. Yes, the binomial names of some of the common animals we are going to learn. Listen, common name, binomial name. Yes, first one, amoeba. Common name, amoeba. Binomial name, Amoeba Proteus. Amoeba Proteus. Amoeba Proteus. Second one, Hydra. Hydra vulgaris. Hydra vulgaris. Third one, tapeworm. Taenia solium. Taenia solium. Fourth one, roundworms. Ascaris lumbricoides. Say all of you, roundworm. Roundworm, what is the binomial for roundworm? Ascaris lumbricoides. Ascaris lumbricoides. Then fifth one, snail. Phyla globosa. Snail, Phyla globosa. The next one, sixth one, cat. Felis. Cat, Felis. The next one, tiger. Panthera tigris. Listen children, common, some of the common names and binomial names. Amoeba Proteus. Hydra vulgaris. Tapeworm, Taenia solium. Roundworm, Ascaris lumbricoides. Snail, Phyla globosa. Cat, Felis. Tiger, Panthera tigris. Yes, now children, we can conclude the phylum. It's very important. We can conclude the phylum. First phylum, say all of you, Porifera. Phylum Porifera. Then Coelenterata. Platyhelminthes. Okay, say all of you, Platyhelminthes. Then Aschelminthes. Phylum Aschelminthes. Annelida. Arthropoda. Mollusca. Echinodermata. Hemichordata. And chordata. Yes. Children, you have to copy this phylum in your notebook and you have to study each and every one thoroughly and write it in your notebook. Then you have to study the binomial name as well as which name? Say all of you. Common name. Yes. That also you have to write it in your notebook. Thank you, children.